That could be like the slogan of Somalia. Sweet and savory. Hi, I'm back. I'm Hawa, and today we're making Lahoh, which is our pancakes, very similar to anjera, but doesn't take as long to ferment, and it's done without the tith. Lahoh is very special. It's often eaten every day for breakfast in Somalia. We're making it today because I love it. I eat it often in replacement of pancakes, so let's get started. So some dry yeast, cornmeal, and some lukewarm water. So we let this ferment for about 2 hours. We put it to the side before adding on our other things. So as I was saying earlier, it's made every single day around most homes in Somalia, but today we're making it a little different. We're making it like Eid bread, so we're adding our own spices, which you'll see in a little bit. I'm gonna just whisk this together a bit more. You can have it with tea, you can have it with black tea. We have it with something called shah, just black tea with milk. We add a lot of ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, cloves to our tea to make it more flavorful. So I'm just gonna put this aside, let it ferment for 2 hours. We'll be back. This has been sitting for a few hours. I'm gonna go ahead and add our flour, baking soda, salt, and sugar, along with more water. So I'm gonna slowly put in our flour. I don't want it to get lumpy. And while doing that, I'll trickle in some water. Just gonna keep whisking this together. You want the batter, the consistency of pancake, even a tad bit more watery. You don't want lumps. And you'll see why when we go to the stove. It should almost be crepe-like, paper thin. I am gonna put this in the blender to make it super fine. And the reason why I'm doing that today is because, like I said, it's our Eid bread. We're making it special. So I'm putting all of my spices in and blending everything together. Some salt, here we go. You see that it's a little thick. I don't want it this thick, so I'll add a bit more water. It should be just running. All right. Wasn't a very cute pour. So the Somalis adopted Lahoh from the Yemenites. Our brothers and sisters from Yemen brought it over to us. It's similar flatbread, as I was saying earlier, to crepe. Should be a bit more watery. So I'm gonna add a bit more water, just so that it could be a little bit thinner. Once I'm done whisking everything together, I'm gonna let it sit for about 4 to 24 hours. So, for the reveal of the swap that was made 24 hours ago, it smells very fermented. It's ready to go into our blender. It's gonna thin out a bit more. So, when you get it from the night before, if you listen really closely, you can hear it fermenting. You could literally hear it. We're gonna throw the Lahoh in our Vitamix. Okay. Then I'm gonna add our onion, garlic, peppercorn, turmeric, our fennel seeds, and we're gonna just blend everything together. I like to start on low and then take it up as I need to. Here we go. I'm just looking for everything to blend together and solidify. I want it to be paper thin like a crepe. I don't want it to be chunky, and I don't want any of the spices to be evident that they're in there except for the peppercorn. Right. Might have to add a little bit of water, but that looks really good. All right. We're literally gonna make it like pancakes. We're gonna heat our pan on medium. I'm just gonna put a little butter. This is what I do at home, and I'm gonna make it the same way. Butter the bottom. I prefer to use non-stick. Let that get warm. Okay. So we're just gonna scoop a good amount. Ooh. You want to just swirl. You want to keep it on a thinner side. That's why I'm going around and around in a circle till I get to the very end. You want it to fill the whole pan, so you want it to look like a big tortilla. You wait until everything bubbles up, and then we'll take it off and put it to the side and carry on to the next one. So do you see the bubbles that are in here? They pop up letting you know that, and the brownness on the outside is how you know that it's finished or ready to be put to the side. We're not using that one. Here we go. So I start in the middle and I let it go around and around. Then I follow up. It looks like an Ethiopian anjera because it's made in the same way in regards to just going in circles like this. And after greasing the pan the first time, I won't do it again so that it doesn't cook it. I don't want it to cook, that's why I'm using a non-stick pan. So you see the bubbles are coming, and you can tell that we've used some peppercorn and a good amount of turmeric. Such a pretty color. Almost like a crepe. Or exactly like a crepe. I'm just gonna repeat this process until all of this is gone. I am putting a tiny bit of pressure. You don't want to do it too much because then it'll separate. So, like, I just did it right there and separated a bit. But so tiny pressure just to even it out. It is really easy for it to tear. It's very much like a crepe. You want the batter to be really thin, but you also don't want to be really aggressive with the batter. You could also just pour it on and just even it out. You don't have to do the swirl. But the swirl does help ensure that it cooks evenly. So this looks really good and like it's ready. Just go under there. See? Okay. All right. Look at those bubbles forming. This is so pretty. I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little. All right. It's funny because like you don't want it wet, but oftentimes people will throw tea on top of it because the sugar with the tea and butter in the morning, because you're drinking it with tea already. So it's almost like cereal in Somalia, if that makes sense. Pancakes, cereal. So we're back, as you can see. This is our last one. I'm just gonna pick it up and go to the other side so we can add our different options of either savory or sweet. Okay. This is our Lahoh. Obviously you could see the beautiful color that the turmeric has helped us create. You could see the peppercorn that's in there. This is our ghee. I am using ghee. And our brown sugar, also tea. Oftentimes this is, like I said before, eaten in the morning, so a lot of people drink their tea with it. I'll show you how it's prepared. There we go. A little brown sugar. You can use any kind of sugar. It doesn't have to be brown. I'm gonna add my melted ghee. This is traditionally how it's done too. So I'm gonna fold it, boom, throw a little ghee over it, and waha! This is Eid bread, aka Lahoh, and it's seriously, you just take it apart. Know your shah or Somali tea. That's it. So plate it, brown sugar, melted ghee butter. Do you want to taste some with me?
Yeah, I do.
Come.
All right.
Just break up a piece.
Okay.
Same way that you would like chapati or a crepe.
So you got like a little sweet savory thing.
Sweet and savory.
I really like that. I can taste the
Actually, that could be like the slogan of Somalia. Sweet and savory.
Oh, right, you did the banana curry.
Yeah.
I see. I see a
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah.
Is it all-purpose flour?
It's all-purpose flour.
It's just all-purpose flour. It
Yeah.
tastes like
With active yeast.
a totally different grain with this seasoning. Like I
I
thought,
love that.
it's like very interesting.
Thank you.
Is that whiskey?
Tea. Close.
I was getting really excited. I was like,
So
it's
take a
5
bite and then
o'clock.
try the tea.
Okay. Brown sugar. Okay, let me get in the tea.
I know. It's like that.
I feel transported. These are great. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and make this. I really like the texture of the sugar in there, too. Instead of like a syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice
Because they're so
contrast.
soft, I feel like a syrup would make it feel like
Wet.
wet.
Yeah, yeah. Aren't you going to have some tea?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Who else is going to have some?
They're acting shy. Gabby!
And that's tea or what's some?
This is tea that we, yeah.
So
Like
fluffy.
I
I love it.
Like fennel, turmeric.
I got like either cumin or coriander or something really spicy.
I think the fennel mixed in with the peppercorn, the black peppercorn.
It does something weird. It does something
It brings
crazy in your mouth.
Yeah, you could feel it on the sides of your tongue,
Yeah.
right?
It tastes
Yeah,
like a
it's kind of
small
like
little
tingling,
heat.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
like really bright and a little bit of like heat from the pepper, something with the pepper and
Yeah.
the fennel. I like that
Thank
combo.
you.
Yeah.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much. Wow. What a treat. There is that tradition that Brad Leone started. Well, cheers. Thank
Cheers.
you. Here you go.
Cheers.
I pass on the Friday wine. To the eyes, to the eyes.
To the eyes.
Here you go.